What's up, everybody? This time to wrestle with Suplexus. I'm Suplexus, and I am gonna present my double or nothing review for May 25th, 2025. Now, today is a pay-per-view, yes, but it's also special to me for another reason. It is Roman Reigns' birthday. And it's also special for another reason. It is my birthday today. So there's no better birthday present in the world for me than good old fashioned wrestling. So double or nothing birthday suplexus with the Roman Reigns symbol. Let's get into the show. Overall, I'll go over what I thought overall, and then talk more specifically about some of the matches. So, overall, how did I feel? I thought this was a good show tonight for the pay-per-view. If you watch my Revolution video, you know that I was not too positive on Revolution. However, today, I think they nailed that consistency. The worst match was just fine. But the best match, in my opinion, was Will Ospreay and Hangman Page. These two, was this Will Ospreay's best match he's ever had? No, I could probably name 5 that were better, but they wrestled an old school style match to a T. They started nice and slow, but then they picked up, and they picked up big time in the end. It was anyone's match to win, and it was my boy, Hangman Page. He's going to be all in, except this is 3, and it's all in for this year, even though I went to all in last year, which was all in 3. Hangman Page, the cowboy in Texas. You can't write it better, in my opinion. So, they went out there, they stole the show, as I expected, because you put Will Ospreay in there, one of the best in the world. You put Hangman, one of the best in the world. You can get one of the best matches, naturally. So, they went in there, they did what they had to. They met expectations to me. And for the rest of the show, some other highlights. Anarchy in the Arena. This was... I have to watch the older ones back, but from what I remember, this is one of the better Anarchy in the Arenas that we got tonight. They played Bodies by Drowning Pool. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. When nothing wrong with me. Yeah, you know that song. They played that during Anarchy in the Arena, as they usually play music during it. So it lended itself very well to the whole atmosphere. And then my third favorite match of the night was Ricochet and Mark Briscoe in a stretcher match. Now, does that sound random? Yes, it probably would, because this match was suddenly announced. But they went out there, they did really good stuff. Ricochet got his first win. And how many pay-per-views did he fight? Fought at All In, lost. Wrestle Dream, lost. Full Gear, lost. World's End, lost. Revolution, lost. And Dynasty, lost. So he finally got his first win after 7 pay-per-views. Ricochet deserves it. He is on the best run of his career. I know NXT was good, I know, but this Ricochet, he's on another level. That's great stuff from Ricochet. So those are the best ones. Now for the middle ones. These are ones that were good, but I won't be really talking about. I thought Jamie Hayter and Mercedes Moné, their finals for the Women's Owen Hart Cup, it was like a good match to me. but it was on the border of just being alright. It is just good for me. It's good enough, but it's only good. I expected a little more from them, if I'm gonna be honest, but Mercedes and Jamie had a good match. Tony Storm and Mina Shirakawa had a good match as well, I thought. I slightly prefer that to the women's final. And it's probably Mina Shirakawa's best match that I've seen her have. Tony Storm is a very good pro wrestler, so it makes sense. And everything else, nothing else crazy happened necessarily, but no bad matches happened. Like the two tag ones, the Hurt Business and what's their face? The Sons of Texas. They had probably the weakest match of the show. It wasn't bad, but it was kind of just there. You could have removed it from the show. Wouldn't have changed anything whatsoever. It was just there. No interest really for me. Yeah. Don't know why it was on the show. And then we got FTR versus Nigel and Daniel Garcia. This, in my opinion, didn't belong on the show. Like, I thought they had it on Double or Nothing so that Edge could return and they can continue that. Edge was nowhere to be seen, so not exactly sure where they're going for Double or for All In Texas with that. And then I'm definitely Speedball and Okada. I thought that was good. I think Speedball brought Okada to the best match that he's had in AEW. I don't like Okada as a wrestler, really. I don't see the hype in him. Like, people talk about, 7 stars with Omega. I'm sure he was good back then, but I don't see the hype. I don't really like his wrestling. I'd put Randy Orton above him in terms of in-ring wrestling based on my observations over the last year. But Speedball, a great pro wrestler, brought him to a good match. And I think I covered the main points here. Undisputed Era losing. Like, Adam Cole, his fall. Like, I saw him at TakeOver Toronto versus Johnny Gargano. I thought he was going to be like a future WWE champion. I saw Adam Cole as someone who is going to main event WrestleMania after WrestleMania. And then I talked with Pile Driver because we were at that show about who's relevant now. We went through everyone. Like, Io Shirai got better. Street Profits are equally good. Yeah, kind of ends there. So it sucks to see Adam Cole like that, but Kyle Fletcher gets a win. He lost a few pay-per-views in a row. He won at Dynasty. Never mind that statement. It's just nice to see Kyle Fletcher get a win. And I think those are my thoughts for the show. So, I think this is the best AEW pay-per-view of 2025. I think that potentially it is the best pay-per-view since All in London, which I also went to. And the only real competition for that, I remember All Out being good, and I was at Wrestle Dream. I remember that being a good show. It's better than Wrestle Dream, definitely. But All Out, you could go back and forth. Like, Full Gear, um, didn't really hit for me. World's End sucked. Um, Revolution directly in the middle, and then the previous one, Dynasty, I wasn't too into. So I'm hoping that they're gonna bounce back with this type of main event. Like, for my videos, you've seen me do this 3 times. I did it for Mania 40 with Cody and Roman. I did it for Bad Blood with Punk and Drew. I did it for WrestleMania 41 with EO retaining. Now I'm doing it here, so you know it's a good match. I highly recommend checking out Will Ospreay versus Adam Page. Very happy with the result of that. I can't wait to see the Cowboy get his moment in Texas. When he wins, I could see him taking on Ospreay in the O2 Arena in London in August at Forbidden Door. It just makes sense to me that they do that. And I don't think Ospreay needs to win the title there. I think the story they tell next year is Hangman losing the title maybe to an MJF, and then him and Ospreay meet in the finals. Ospreay wins, goes on to fight MJF at All In next year, takes the title. There's my long-term booking. So let me know what you think of Double or Nothing. Let me know if you think that it was a good show like I do, or if you think that AEW is still producing weak pay-per-views, or if you think that this is the greatest show of the year. Go on in the comments. To me, this is a top 4 show. I think I liked Royal Rumble more. I think I liked WrestleMania Night 2 more. Not sure about Elimination Chamber. I think I did like that one more. But all the other ones, Backlash, Night 1 of Mania, Saturday night's main event, Dynasty Revolution, I think this beats those out. So, thank you for watching. This has been Suplexus, and let's go, Cowboy. Get that title at All In Texas. I'll see you in the next one. And happy birthday. Whatever your birthday may be. Whether it was before or after this video. See you. Birthday cake.